everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to take a look at the ZGCine Reel. This is a wireless microphone system that runs with UHF, and the transmitter has a built-in microphone. We're going to unbox it, test it out, try it out, see how it performs, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around the box, and we can see right here, we're going to see it says ZGCine Reel, and this is a wireless microphone system. It says professional wireless film and television recording microphone series. It's going to come with a receiver and a transmitter. It says operating distance is 70 meters and operating time is 6 hours. If we look on this side, we can see that it is going to have a built-in microphone, UHF transmission, real-time monitoring, and an OLED screen so that we can see what's happening inside the device there. So we know if we have battery power, gain levels and all that good stuff hopefully on there. So we can get an idea here what it's going to look like as far as the screen. On here, some safety information and warning information. On the back here, we're going to get the same sort of information we had before as far as UHF system. We can see here it's going to have 5.1 volt or 1 amp for charging. Also, it says the pickup mode is going to be omnidirectional. Battery endurance is going to be about 6 hours and service distance is 70 meters. So same thing it says on the other side there. So again, there we go. All right, let's get this thing opened up here so that we can check this out. So let's just cut through this plastic and see what we get. And let's open that up and let's see here. Let's see. We can open this up without ripping the box open. There we go. Man, this thing is tight. Jeez. All right. So we're going to get a case. That's nice to see. Geez, man, look at that. I ended up slicing my finger open practically trying to get into that box. So ZGCine, if you're seeing that, man, give us a little bit, a little bit more room inside the box there. Man, I really did that hurt a little bit. So luckily it's not drawing blood or anything. So it just ripped the skin back a bit. So is what it is. Anyways, back into it. Let's check this out here. So we'll see here that inside we're going to get, looks like a lot. So it looks like here is the user guide right there. So if we need that, we'll take a look at that. We're going to have inside here, it looks like a charging cable. This is going to be a USB-C cable, and I guess these are going to be USB-C devices. So, all right. There's going to be a few other things in here, so let's see what else we get. This looks like it is going to be a clip of some sort. I'm not exactly sure for what, but we will see what it is. It feels like it's all metal there, so that's kind of nice. Inside here, looks like we're going to get, let's see, what is this going to be? I have no idea. Maybe it's another charging cable. Yep, here's another USB-C cable, so there's that. And let's see. This looks like it's going to be an audio cable for, the camera or the phone? This is going to be for the camera. So this is going to be a TRS to TRS cable. So that's what we're going to use for the camera. And this one then is another audio cable. This one should be used for the phone. So let's see here. And it is. And this one for the phone not only has the 3 prongs, but they also made the 3-prong side of it gray, so you easily know which side goes into the phone and which one goes into the receiver. So, all right, very nice. And then over here we have, what is this? This might be, there we go. They included a lavalier microphone with this. So if you decide you want to use a lavalier mic, you can. You don't need to, but it is there if you want to use it. But I generally just like to use the built-in microphones with these. So, all right, let's take a look now at the actual devices here. So let's get those open, and there we have it. And yeah, these are pretty good. Pretty good size. They're not super big. They're not super small. In comparison to like the Rode Wireless Go, we can see here about what they look like size-wise. And let me take this. Let me take that little furry dead cat off. So you can see they're bigger. They're considerably bigger. They're a little bit fatter. and they are definitely taller than the Rode Wireless Go, and they are about the same. They're about the same width. So yeah, there's that. So let me set that back over there. And yeah, so on here we're going to get a headphone jack, and we're going to get a line out so that we can get the line out here. And then we're going to have the charging port on there. And then we're going to have the power button. On the bottom, we're going to have the settings button, and then the plus minus for your gain levels. So, all right. We're also going to get a cold shoe adapter so that we can put this on there. So I guess this should go, and I believe this is a transmitter here. It doesn't say on here if transmitter versus receiver. I mean, excuse me, this is a receiver versus a transmitter, but it doesn't really say, but I believe this just slides right in here like that, and then this goes onto your camera. So, all right, let's take a look at the other one here. This should be the transmitter here, and let's get this open and see what this is going to look like. It should look pretty much the same here, and yep, there we go. So this is it. So we are going to have on top the input for the microphone, and then we actually have the built-in microphone here. What we do not have is any way to mount a furry dead cat on there, and so as we can see with the Rode Wireless Go, when you have this, you can put this on there and twist lock that in, and now the microphone has this nice furry dead cat. So if you're out recording and it gets windy, you don't have to worry about the wind messing up your noise. Unfortunately, they did not include anything like that with this microphone. So. Anyways, here is the charging port, and on the bottom again we have the little gear icon for settings, and then the plus minus for your gain levels and the power button. So, all right, let's actually turn these things on and see if there's any juice in there. See if we get any juice in them so that we can start using them right away if they're already going to be paired up. And it looks like they are. It looks like they are paired up and should be ready to go. So. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to speak into here, and yeah, we can see right there the levels are moving as I speak. So these seems like they're ready to go. So, all right, nice. And then I can adjust the levels if I want. I can drop the gain down here. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop it down some. And if we go all the way down to 0 there, we're not going to really get anything. So I'm going to move this up. Say it was at 12. I'm going to move it up to about 8 and see where that's going to take us. And that looks like it's probably fairly decent there. So. All right, now that we have these, now that I have them already turned on and they're ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and connect them to my camera here. I'm recording with the Sony a7R III. I'm going to connect them to my camera and see how they sound if I'm recording indoors here with the built-in microphone of the transmitter. All right, so I went ahead and hooked up the mic, and I have it on my shirt right here. And one nice thing about this is that if you're wearing a black shirt like I am, it sort of just blends in since they're black, and so it doesn't really stand out and become super obvious. Now, there is a little weight to it, so it is pulling down my collar a little bit. But if you have a different style of shirt or you're wearing a tie or something, it may clip in there a little bit differently, a little bit better. So yeah, this is what it sounds like if I'm wearing this and I have the mic clipped on to the outside of my shirt. Now, I generally do not wear microphones like this on the outside. I'd normally wear them inside, clipped to my undershirt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm just going to take that off, and I'm going to go ahead and lift my shirt up and put it under here and just clip it to my undershirt right there. And now this is how I would normally wear a microphone like this, so that you don't see it, but you can still hear it just fine. So yeah, so anyways, I'm curious to know what you think about this and how it sounds and what you think about it. So one other important thing with a wireless mic is range. And so, you know, UHF microphone systems are generally known for having really good range, and you should be able to walk out of the room and go around corners and go a long distance without actually having to worry about breaking line of sight. And because this says it has 70 meters of range, that's around, what, 70 times 3? So you're talking about 200 and something feet. So I think that's what it is. I'll do the math or something. So anyways, I'm going to go see if it's going to have any decent range. So I'm going to grab my other camera right quick, and I'm just going to walk out of the room and see if it can actually pick up hold this signal, not so much pick it up, but if it can hold this signal while I leave the room and have, you know, various things breaking line of sight with the transmitter and the receiver. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed my other camera right quick, and I'm going to get up and just walk out and go to the other room and see if the signal is going to hold up here. So yeah, let's just go see what it does, and I'm going to just have this audio coming from the wireless mic going into my Sony a7R be the audio that you hear, and if it drops out, well, we won't hear it. If it picks up, if it holds the signal, then great. So, all right, let's head to the other room here, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go first, just go walk through the door here and head out. And I'm actually gonna close the door behind me so that we have an extra little barrier there between us. And I'm just gonna walk over here and head through here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna walk through. I'm a couple of rooms away now, and we'll see what this is going to look like. So we'll see here if this is going to do anything. So, all right, I'm gonna head back here, and I'm gonna head back and see what the signal sounds like if I'm still maintaining good audio, even though I have broken line of sight. So hopefully it did, because this is a UHF system, so it should do that. But it may not, because, well, we just never know till we test it. So, all right, I'm just sort of rambling on so that you can continue to hear audio during this time. So, all right, now let's check it out. Well, you guys are hearing it right now. I'm about to check it out and see if this is actually working or if it's not. All right, so I'm outside here now, and I decided to use the lavalier microphone that came with the kit to test that out. And so I'm using that right now. I have it clipped onto my shirt here. You can probably hear that. And I'm about 7 feet away from the camera right now. So the transmitter and receiver are about 7 feet away. I measured it with the Measure app on my iPhone. But let's go ahead and walk back a little bit. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just turn my back and break line of sight so we can see what it's gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and break line of sight right here and just start walking away and see if the signal is still gonna hold up now that I'm a little bit away from the camera and the transmitter and receiver are a little bit further apart and have broken line of sight here. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead, turn back around. So if there was any issue, they should be able to hear me just fine now that I actually have line of sight reestablished. So we're gonna walk back again and just see how this thing is holding up and how it's performing. So I went a little bit further than I normally would if I just walked across the street, but generally I don't think most people go that far away from their microphone, but the receiver and transmitter are not that far apart. But sometimes you need to, and you want to make sure that your microphones are going to still actually work well for you. So anyways, quick distance test. I'm going to go outside, I'll go back inside and listen to it and see what it sounds like. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is a look at the ZGCine Reel. We were able to take a listen to it indoors, outdoors. I'm using the lavalier microphone, so I have the transmitter pack right here, and the microphone's on me right there. So we were able to listen to both the built-in transmitter, the built-in mic of the transmitter, and the lavalier microphone as well. So yeah. Anyways, I'm curious to know what all of you think about this, and leave me some comments in the comments section and let me know if you like it, if you don't like it, what you liked about it, if you're into microphones or looking for a microphone. So yeah. Anyways, in any case, I will leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'll also leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.